It's in the game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick second and long.
Second and 13 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this up to about the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Barkley. And it's a room to maneuver. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down.
Here's Hurts to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Here's 2nd and 10.
63. Easy, 63, bad.
Throwing is Hurts. Now a run here off the arm. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
Trimmer. Tiger Hornet. Count up, Yanni. Hey, 73. No touch.
He'll look to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32.
Kill. We're going to 54. Why ain't?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27.
44, here we go, 47. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 47.
And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46, 46. Hey, kill. Hey, 47. 26.
Throwing, Prescott. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Prescott gets it underneath to Blue. That'll go for a gain of 7. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
First down, Cowboys.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here you go. Go right in. 26.
To throw is Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 47. Yeah. Here we go, right in. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott. And this one too low. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
46. Hey, kill. Hey, 47. Here we go, kill. Here we go, going to 54. Why in? 26.
Here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
63.
Second and 3.
Go Silver. Yeti.
They go play action with Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 36 yards on the play.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. This is Smith with a grab. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal. Barkley will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And this time he is in. Saquon Barkley taking it in from a yard out. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Boys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Prescott now. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
Prescott's pass.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Hey, 47.
Here's Prescott. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, line in.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. It's caught inside the 25. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
46. Here we go, 46.
Now Prescott. Touchdown! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
To throw on second and 10. Hurts. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, Silver. 73. Carl Leggett.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Gunner. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
63. Carl Leggett. Alpha. Go Silver, ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
180, 180. Tiger Hornet. Crowd left Yeti. Delta.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Prescott to throw it. Finding Pickens for another catch. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Yeah, here we go. Right to one. Here we go, 46, 46. We're going to 54. Why is? We're going to 52. Kill.
Now Prescott. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now 17-14.
Eagles 17, Cowboys 14.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A 6-yard
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Here we go. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. Here we go, 46. 46.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Back to throw now on first down. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
He finds Pickens over the middle. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
Hey, kill! Yeah! Give me 40!
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
That's another Cowboys first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here go 46. 48. Here go 47. 47. Hey, kill. Here go 46. 46.
Back to throw again. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Aubrey now for the PAT. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Eagles 17. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. That one complete down the field to Smith. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 71 yards. And the Eagles use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Elliott good with a PAT. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Throwing. Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
That's good.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 12. And the Cowboy first down.
Here's Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Cowboys 28, Eagles 24. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. This is 1st and 10.
73.
They'll start out on the ground with Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there in the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
That's good for the Eagles.
63. Go Silver, ready?
They'll look to throw. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Throwing here, Prescott. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. 20, 5, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points.
Hey, 40. Yeah, here we go. I think. All right, hey. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
Prescott to throw. This is caught inside the 15.